Morning everyone. Right, this morning we're going to be drying off some cows. Thinking about drying off some heifers as well as some that aren't producing that have just dried up. So that's the plan this morning. I've got Mateus helping me milk. He's actually getting the cows right now. I'm washing the vat. So got a few other jobs to do today. I've got get the calves in for a drench, and we've got some heifers coming back from another runoff that we got 5 there I think that are coming back, so we'll do that. And yeah, so I can see them coming now just in the distance, they're not far away, so let's get on with it.
Yeah, I know. I think one action, one and action.
Yeah, open. There you go. The plan is to milk, just going to dry off some of the heifers that are a bit light and some of the cows that aren't milking very well, which I've got a couple that have actually dried themselves off, and then we're going to milk the rest through and try and milk them a bit longer. Yeah, that's the plan. Previous to drying these ones off, I've already dried off 28 cows I've dried off. So yeah, I've been drying off a few here and there, ones that aren't milking very well, a few fat ones, because the fat ones, that generally the other ones are not milking well, as well as drying off, had a couple with mastitis, so I just dried them off. Especially this time of the year, there's no point treating it, they're not producing that much, so I just treated her and dried her off. Yeah, so back to milking. Move up, move up. Come on, get up. Yep.
Testing.
Right here.
Oh, we off.
So what we're doing here is we're setting up brakes for the beefies. So we're going to bring them over the ford and put them in here just to slow them down a bit. They'll get a bit of hay and grass. There's not a lot of grass in here, but it'll build up over time. So we're just brake feeding them. We'll split the paddock in half and then brake feeding it, and then we'll brake feed the other side. So that's the plan. And then we're going to give the calves a drench, and they've got silage to slow them down a bit on the other piece, and then we can't actually bring the silage over here. So all good, Matthias? Come on, girls. Come on, come on. So these guys have been getting silage. I've had the rats get into the silage there. So we've got a few bales that are looking bad, but they're still alright for anything not in calf. There you go. Come on, you two stragglers. Come on. Come on, girls. Alright, get out of the silage. There you go. Up. There you go. There you go. Yeah. I'm sure there's a spot there somewhere you can just swim in anyways. You turn the water on. It's got a hole in the trough right there. So if we leave the tap on when there's no stock in here, it just runs out there. All good, Matthias? It's electric. Do you want to test it? Dang, I wish I was closer when I was filming there. So now we're on to the calves. It's a bit of a pain having to drench them because we've got to run them up the road to these yards, which are not our yards. We get billed for using them. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a set of yards on one of the blocks we lease. And then you go. Yep, one like that. A bit of a pooey bum. Give them a drench. They've been on. Yeah, it's alright if it's out. That's fine like that. Okay. Yep. To open the steel gate. Calves have been grazing new grass for the last over a week, 10 days. Well, I've got them drenched. They've had a rest. Yeah, they're actually looking pretty good when you're in the vet race with them. give them a drench. They're a bit of a handful, so they're looking pretty good. They look a bit fluffy, but they got a bit of condition on them. They got a bit of fat around their tails. Go on, out you go. Come on. There you go. Up. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, girls, come on, come on. Come on, come on. So there the calves are, their silage. We've got another break set up with silage there. So these guys are going to get silage for till it's all used up, really. Use it to slow them down a little bit.
Where's the water boy when you need him?
Harden up.
I know.
Come on, there you go. Come on, girls. Well, it's been a good day, productive day. Just there you can see the that's all the heifers and dry cows. So we dried off 40 this morning. They're down there now. Fed out a bale of silage, which the silage that we had made at late silage at one of our runoffs, which is just there. It's quite dry. It literally was like hay. So I fed that to the dry cows down there, and the paddock beside the house that's got another bale in that will split it up for I think 2 or 3 days out of it, not sure yet, we'll have a look at it. Mateus is right now, he's just shifting the milkers. So we're now milking 131, so he's giving them another half a paddock just there. So part of the reason for drying off a chunk this morning is so hopefully we can actually milk a bit further on. I've just kept the ones that are milking better. So like people have said, while the going is good, keep milking them. So we're still giving palm kernel. They've got about 2/3 of a bucket of palm kernel, big bucket of palm kernel in the exit race, so they'll get that tomorrow morning as well. And I've also fed out half a bale of silage. Here you can see a bit around there, and the other half is over there. So that's for the milkers. I've got to put a fence up in this paddock when Mateus comes back. So yeah, it's been a good day. Feels like we've achieved quite a few things. Tomorrow I'll probably end up spreading maybe the last of the field, I'm not sure. I've got I think there's 2.5 or 3 ton left, so that's for some paddocks up that way, and a little bit left over. I think I'm going to put a bit more on the new grass down there which we grazed already, and maybe some of the shogun. So yeah, need to tidy up the silage wrap.